Take my advice. Never draw your gun unless you intend to use it. Well, you know, that's the...
Sledgehammer. He's no wuss.
Commentators, commentating.
The SIT-COMMENTATORS is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
All right, YouTubers, we're back. Your favorite people who sit and commentate on things.
Yep.
That's what we do.
3 of them wear hats this time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 3-hatter.
I'm wearing a hat next time.
Well, as you know, we bring you the finest in sitcom entertainment here on the show, and this episode's no different. We're doing Sledgehammer with an exclamation mark at the end. Sledge, and there's a space. Hammer, not to be confused with Peter Gabriel's song.
Right.
Sledgehammer, played by David Rasche, which I thought was Rasche. R-A-S-C-H-E. That says Rasche to me. Rasche.
I went swimming in the ocean down in Mexico one time, and I got a little rashy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It says he's a stubborn, narrow-minded, sexist detective from the San Francisco Police Department. Hammer is a parody version of the cop on an edge character. Typified, which is never a word I've ever...
Typified.
Typified?
Yep.
Yeah.
Kathy gives me these notes, and she expects me to be some freaking
I know.
linguist or
Our
something.
producer, Kathy, thinks a lot of you.
Typified by Clint Eastwood's Dirty Harry.
Right.
Hammer's partner is Detective Dory Doreau, who's played by Anne-Marie Martin.
Dory Doro.
See that play on words there?
Yeah.
Dory
Silly
Doro
name.
and Rashy.
Rashy. Dory Doreau is an intelligent, sophisticated cop who can handle a gun and deliver a karate kick. And she also frequently saves Hammer from the trouble he gets himself into. And then we got Captain Trunk, played by Harrison Page, who supervises Hammer. But you know, the guy always in the office.
The angry sergeant.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, he complains about Hammer. Hammer's giving him migraines, blah, 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 blah. I think we should just start the episode and get going.
Let's do it.
With Sledgehammer.
Can't wait. Ooh, I love it already.
This is 1987.
I'll tell you right now, as a young Nate, in 87,
So,
I'd make cardboard guns and try to draw a hammer on it.
My dad liked this show,
Run
actually.
around the house with a
Oh, really?
hammer gun.
Wow.
Hollywood Nate did that. I'm Hollywood Nate because of the glasses.
It's incredible.
so I'm thinking this is
Rashy.
also a play on the show Mike Hammer. Oh, well, it was just called Hammer, right? About Mike Hammer.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
there was a Mike Hammer show, yeah.
Stacy Keach.
Yep, yeah.
So
I watched it a couple times when I was really bored as a kid.
Yeah,
Stacy
he was-
Keach is the best.
he was supposed to be the hard-boiled detective.
And what is that? Is that a 44 Magnum or something?
It must be.
Looks
Yeah,
like it.
he's totally doing
Probably 44.
the Dirty Harry thing here.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
That's his catchphrase. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Gentlemen,
They call me Mr. Trunk for you people who
last
don't have
night,
eyes at home.
The lab here at the Germ
Smithers?
Warfare Center was broken into.
Smithers.
The object of that
Oh,
break-in
Patty Tippo.
was Formula BX.
Norman Fell.
Oh, they just found out the special
Cat's
guest
out of the
star.
bag.
Oh.
Yes, there's
Yeah.
a Threes Company connection here. For all you Threes heads,
Amazing.
we know we got our Threes heads out there. We gotta keep you happy.
Holy cow.
This man is
That was
Richard
unplanned,
Siren,
too, I'm sure, was
known
it?
foreign agent.
It might have been planned by
Attempt to
Kathy.
steal a sample of
Some important intel here
BX976
about the
was not
baddie.
Successful. He escaped without the toxin, but although he didn't get it,
Typical
he got
of the action
it.
movies.
By
Like
which
they'd
I
sit
mean
Bruce Lee or
he
Chuck Norris down in a
contaminated
room.
himself.
Yes.
Slides.
Yes,
Now highly
tell them what the problem is.
contagious,
Yeah.
and he will
White-haired,
contaminate
long
anyone
time,
that he comes in
5-star
contact
general.
with.
Too many badges
Yeah.
and
This
things.
goes to
Ribbons
show
hanging off
you,
him.
This stuff is not
So it's like a
only deadly,
bioweapon they're talking about, I
it's
think?
darned economical.
Yeah, I
Now,
believe so.
here are the 4 stages of this disease.
Like
stages.
COVID-13.
Whoa, turned into a fish.
Hallucinations,
That's what it does to you?
Hallucinations.
disorientation, and lack of coordination.
He couldn't eat his ice cream cone? Is that what that was?
Lethargy leading to
couldn't
coma. Stage 4, the big kahuna, death.
These all look like they're drawn by Mark Russell, I think.
I really enjoyed those drawings.
The big kahuna
They're
death,
funky.
he says.
That's
there
the big
you have it.
kahuna. The show apparently had a laugh track when it was originally on television.
Yep.
This doesn't?
Before he contaminates everyone.
It's just us.
Oh.
This version doesn't. This is the director's approved version.
Yeah.
We got to sign off on this version alone.
Yeah, the creator apparently didn't like the fact that ABC put a laugh track on it.
Kind of like Get a Life with Chris Elliott.
They can't afford lighting in the show. Oh, they're.
Very long beginning with no hammer.
Reason I called you in is
Oh, here we go.
because
Wait, is he black too? And he's angry?
Of course.
Yes.
Oh, man.
pest
It's the
control.
full stereotype.
Sergeant.
Look at-
Look how stupid he is.
Cliche.
Give me that gun so I can-
I was just trying to protect you, sir.
Good shot.
Flies are filth, and they can spread disease.
You're a disease. I survived you.
The disease.
Bear.
Look at him. Look at him. He's got upset
Yeah,
stomach.
Pepto-Bismol.
Hammer's stressing him the fuck out.
I'm saying that hammer is going to be the death of me.
He's got ulcers.
But what I wanted to say is that the military is asking for our assistance.
The military? No problem. My tank is gassed up and ready to roll.
Yeah, tank
The
back then.
military
Even.
doesn't need your tank, it needs your eyes.
They're ready to roll too. See?
Look at his suit. So sick. Rashy.
Well, he reminded me,
Silent.
reminded me of Jeff Hampton right there for some reason.
What does he look like?
He reminds me of the guy from Super Fuzz.
He looks like
Oh, yeah.
this.
Oh, right, because you got the. I don't know.
He
I
looks
don't know where
like
my
Jeff
head's
if you
at.
think about it, Nate.
He does look like Jeff.
All right, now my orders are very specific. If you
Same
spot
sense of
this
humor,
man,
too.
That's Carl
don't
Weathers' little brother, I
approach him.
think.
Don't even
Well, Billy
apprehend
D.
him. Don't
He's kind of a
even
Billy
touch
D. Williams / Carl.
I don't-
Why? Has he got a major case
Like-
of the cooties?
Billy D. Weathers.
I don't recognize
Billy
this
D.
guy
Weathers.
from anything. I don't know.
Billy D. Weathers.
My high blood pressure, I would scream at you.
Well, you screamed at me already.
Shut up! Shut your mouth!
They hate him, but he's so good at his job.
That's where the laugh track would have been.
Yeah, Hammer.
Look at his jacket. He's all
Jacket's
hip
pimped out.
80s
Yeah.
style. What year was this?
87 is this episode. The show's on
So-
from 86
So
to
then my
88.
next question is, did this come out before the Peter Gabriel song?
It came out
Around the same
right
time.
at the same time.
Yeah.
And
many
after the
numbers,
show,
Captain.
we'll talk a little bit more about that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
That's a teaser.
Got a little teaser for some
I wish the
trivia
military
we'll
would
talk
tell
about
us what
after
this
the...
Cyrus
Or you can just
clown
skip ahead
did.
on YouTube. We're not
I can't
skip
stand
ahead.
secrets.
I mean, this part's going to be really funny.
As a kid
Oh,
at Christmas,
don't skip ahead.
I would take my toys
part
and
where
I'd
they
shake them
finally
and
find
I'd shake
some
them and
lighting.
I'd listen to them and then I'd bang them on the floor. I just had to know what was inside.
What'd you find out?
I found out Santa brought me a lot of
A little bit
broken
like
toys.
Peacemaker too. He's all about violence.
So I know,
It's
so I
all
know
Peacemaker.
the Rashy one. He's in quite a few other movies. I'm having a hard time thinking of it, but it's like I can picture him from other stuff.
He's gonna do something funny here. No problemo, he said.
All right, vagrant. Come on, time to dump your garbage
hassling
someplace
people in
else.
bars.
This joint is closing.
Joint's closing.
Comprehendo, slime bagel.
Hassling people.
Yeah, he's plainclothes too. There's like, who's this guy yelling at?
Yeah.
The creep that's been driving Jack crazy.
Richard Syrod. Take a look. It's the guy the military is looking for. Come on.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna be
Hey, I don't need the
hallucinating.
army to help me bust this sick sicko.
Sledge! Now, our orders were very
Sick
specific.
sicko.
We are not to touch him.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Already said it.
He's sledged it
I
out
just
already.
snagged the biggest fish in this city. No, hold your applause. Until I get him mounted.
Love that. I love how he's carrying him.
Look what I
Like
found,
get him
sir.
mounted, he said.
Pretty strong to do that.
Yeah.
No problem. Rashy.
You weren't supposed
Working
to
out.
bring him in. You were supposed to call that number. Why didn't you call that number?
I didn't have 20 cents.
It's toll free. Taught his brain.
20 cents.
1987 joke.
Oh man.
Listen, take Cyrus down.
Wasn't
to the
even a
holding
quarter
tank.
to make a call in
Gotta talk to the
1987
military.
You have to
apparently.
carry around a bunch of dimes in your
Yeah.
pocket.
Or you just lose that nickel.
I hate losing nickels.
There he goes again.
Wish you'd call
Jeez.
that number.
Whoa! The alarms?
Oh,
the
man.
alarms are already going off.
Startled me.
Sorry, man.
Okay.
I'm like that
Yep.
Sarge. I'm on the edge.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we got a little early cold read in this episode.
Damn.
Jumping
Early.
right in here, 7 minutes into the show with our cold read, where Kathy gives us a scene from the episode that none of us have prepared for. None of us have maybe even seen this when we were
seen this.
kids. or ever.
I saw earlier Sledgehammers, not this one.
And so we've got to show that we can do it just like the Hollywood actors. Hey, what part did you get down there, Shane?
Oh, I'm Bambi.
Bambi.
The deer or a person?
Sounds.
Dear.
It's a person.
Got potential.
I am Hammer.
Ooh.
That's a good one. That's a juicy
Wow,
roll.
you got this.
Not the dong flopping MC Hammer, but the other Hammer.
Pumps and a bump?
Yeah.
Bumps and a bump. But
Classic video. I am playing Dory, Dory DeRoe, I think we said her name was
Dory
earlier.
DeRoe.
And Kathy's giving me one of those assignments. I'm supposed to do her in the style of an old-timey radio announcer.
Oh, my goodness.
oh, dang.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be the doctor, which we established earlier as a celebrity guest this episode.
Yeah, and if you're paying attention to the credits, you know who it is.
And because it's just the voice, she says do Yoda. Because everybody can do Yoda, I guess. Is that a voice everybody can do?
Yeah.
I've never even done Yoda, so we'll see how this goes.
This
I
could
didn't
be
say
rough.
that. I'm supposed to do mine as Clint Eastwood. So.
Okay. Well,
Sitting.
here we go.
All right. Somebody read the first little narrator thing to get us into the scene.
All right, I'll do it. Sledge, followed by Dory, carries the unconscious man into a jail cell.
Hammer, this guy is really sick.
Of course he's sick. He's probably a commie, and all commies are sick.
What we really need is a doctor.
Excuse me, I couldn't help overhearing. I'm a doctor, and I'd be glad to come in and examine this man.
A doctor in the next cell? What are the odds?
Get him in here.
Well, let's have a look here. Here we go. Just take a few minutes here. This won't take long, and I promise you I won't. Here we go.
Hey, we don't need a CAT scan here. Doc, all right? Just tell me what's wrong with the guy.
If you don't mind, I'm a doctor. Cough, please. Please cough. Prognosis is not very good. Patient is not breathing. Patient is not moving. Patient's heart is not beating.
Oh, well, gee, then he might be dead.
Bambi, please. I am the doctor. He must be dead.
That is all we need, Hammer.
By the way, Doc, what are you in here for?
Not much. Impersonating a doctor.
And I'm not really a nurse either.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, but the pay is great.
Oh, wow. Did you bite it?
I tried. It was tough.
Yeah.
All
it was
right.
a tough scene, but we did it.
Yeah.
Did that show, see how it goes in the real thing.
Yeah, these punks in Hollywood. See how they do it.
Yeah. Amateur hour.
Still got the fireman carry going.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw, I arced that airplane perfectly. It went right by, it's going to be 3D on YouTube. Coming at the
Go by the camera?
Of
Hells
course
yeah.
he's sick. He's
Sweet.
probably a commie, and all commies are sick.
Good one, Nick.
What we really need is a doctor.
Pretty close.
Excuse me, I couldn't help overhearing.
Look at
I'm a doctor.
There's
Good
the
old Norman.
He's in jail.
Roper.
Doctor in the next cell? What are the odds?
Get him in here.
Get him in, he just opens the door and he walks out the other
Let's
cell.
have a little look here.
That's great.
Here we go. Just take a few minutes.
It's an old trope with the
Yeah,
old
voice
doctor
did
with
that.
the super hot nurse trope. I love it.
Yeah.
Long.
It's funny.
Promise not to hurt you. Here we go.
Yoda's gonna be tight.
We don't
Yeah,
need a CAT
yeah.
scan here, doctor, right? Just tell me what's wrong with the guy.
Don't mind, I'm the doctor. Cough, please.
Guy looks like Yoda all hunched over.
Cough, please. I don't think he's going to cough.
Yeah.
Got a good
it's pretty
Yoda
funny.
stance.
That's pretty funny.
Prognosis
Looks like
is
he's
not
dead.
very good. Patient is not breathing. Patient is not moving.
Shane.
Patient's heart is not beating.
Shane's hot as shit.
Yeah.
That chick,
80s hot.
Bambi,
Yeah.
that chick's got
I'm
big
the
old
doctor.
hair.
Yeah,
he does.
He does. His
Big hat, too.
big tracts
This
of
is all we
land.
need, Hammer.
By the way, Doc, what are you in here for?
Not much. Impersonating a doctor.
I'm not really a nurse either.
Shane, how'd you never see this show before?
disgusting.
It's classic.
But the pay is great.
Oh, man. Kind of wish I had the laugh track.
Well, we're providing a good one.
I know, we're trying.
I'm trying to be quiet. I can't stop laughing.
Cyrus just died.
They didn't need a laugh track.
Oh, that's terrific. That's
Yes,
just
Alf.
wonderful. That really
Glad to
makes
see you again,
my
Alf.
day. What happened? Hammer shoot him through the heart?
Hammer had nothing to do with it, Captain.
Hammer always has something to do with it. That
pretty sweet
psycho
hair,
has
that
been
chick,
assaulting
though.
my coffee ever since
Yeah,
he
that's
transferred
Nady's
here.
hair.
But I don't really care.
I think
Doro.
that Hammer's living rent-free in his
Doesn't
head.
matter to me anymore because
Yep.
I mean, even
Yes,
if I'm gonna
Hammer
lose
is.
my badge and I'll be on the street talking to parking meters, it doesn't matter to me because
Hey, everybody. Building is under quarantine. No further notice. No one exits
like
or
E.T.
enters the building. No exceptions.
Bad guys in suits show up.
I had this happen in a workplace one time.
Hazmat suits.
quite a few.
This happened at your work once?
Yep,
Oh,
for reals.
shit. Yeah?
There was an anthrax scare, but I got out of the building right before all the people in the suit showed up,
Oh, damn.
and everybody else got sealed in.
While we're
It
under
was awesome.
quarantine, Colonel.
If
Please call me
Steven
Mike.
Spielberg did a special edition of this, he'd turn that gun into a walkie-talkie.
Whoa, he just pointed it at him.
It's all
like some
showed
sort
you
of-
walkie-talkies. I forgot about that.
That's what he did to E.T.
Oh, that's right. Look at it. Those are like some Australian
Okay,
assault
Mike.
rifles.
Field
What
turd.
is all this?
All what?
What? All these people in spacesuits, what are they doing here?
Sealing off the building is very
Space
routine.
Yeah, he's never seen hazmat suits. He calls them
And what's with all these
space suits,
cameras?
even though he's made it this far in his career.
Routine, observational purposes.
And just what is it that
And
you
the title of this
observe?
was like something about Mr. Trunk, so I guess he's like the. It's a Captain Trunk episode.
Oh,
Oh.
You know, because that was the title.
call me. Was it like Mr. Teebs?
Why don't you give me a little tour?
Mr.
so I can
Tibbs.
Call
see
Mr.
my
Tibbs?
house?
There
Did I
was
say
the
Teebs?
Mr. That's
Teebs was a DJ.
Sidney
I'm sorry, guys.
Poitier, right? Sidney
Yeah,
Poitier's
Teebs is a
Tibbs.
DJ. I'm sorry.
They call
makes sense,
me
right?
Mr. Tibbs.
He's a black guy, and Mr. Tibbs is
So
Sidney
they call-
Poitier, so
They
they're
call me
doing that
Mr.
parody.
Hey,
Look at us.
More 80s host.
we done paid our bills, so what's with all this quarantine business?
He's a pimp. This guy's the pimp.
What the hell?
Our attorney.
Good pimp.
Yeah, you best believe it,
I
homeboy.
don't know about
Harvard
that
class
pimp
of
if he'd be
82.
very
Now,
effective
why
on
don't
the
you
streets.
just cut us some slack
Listen
before
to
I habeas corpus upside your chubby little face?
Roger, please. You're
Or
making us look
habeas
for
corpus.
ourselves.
Looks like John C. Riley a little bit.
Thank you very much for
thrown
your
off.
hospitality, Captain. I must be moving along now. Duty calls.
What am I supposed to do about
Duty
Sir
calls?
He's
Where's he
down
have to
in
go?
my
Gotta go to
holding tank
another-
dead?
Another place where there's a
Worry. He's
Scene.
not going anywhere.
biohazard.
Bill.
All right, so far, you've told me nothing about anything. Now you are going to tell me something about something.
All right.
I tried to professionally burp off camera.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
don't want to burp in my microphone, people watching at home.
yeah.
Sorry.
You need a burp button. You can.
Oh, yeah, we got to get a burp button. Kathy, order a burp button.
Yeah. Use some of the profits.
Well, look at this guy. He's fantasizing about something.
Me too.
Dude, this is rad.
I want to.
He's just turned into
Make
some of
love
the
to
beach.
me now.
Yeah, I didn't remember the show being like a TNA show, but
And ever.
You saw why I'm watching this as a little kid making guns with hammers on them now.
And forever.
He's
and
reaching.
ever.
Yeah, that dude's on the drug.
Wait a minute.
it's a decent hallucination he was having. Pretty fun.
Oh, they're all tripping.
Yeah, this is all what their secret desire is. His was a big booby girl. Hers is to be a ballerina because she's a dumb girl, and dumb girls just want to do things like be ballerinas.
Yeah, they can't be a doctor or a scientist.
She couldn't be like fantasizing about a guy with big balls.
Yeah. This is before
cool.
STEM. Before the STEM program.
Oh shit. What's she gonna be thinking about?
And we love the STEM program.
Looking at her plant. Oh, she turned into a monkey or an ape.
Oh, dang.
What's going
Is that
on
like
here?
that's like a female mullet almost. That's like I can't figure out what's going on with her hairdo.
This bioweapon's
Pretty
way
rocky.
more fun than COVID-19.
Oh, this episode's the
Oh,
best.
she's a-
We picked a winner.
Yeah.
She's a Tarzan.
I can't wait to see what Sledge is tripping about.
She's got a pretty cool fantasy. Be like a female Tarzan.
Ooh.
Pee-wee's gonna come swinging in on his bike.
Yeah, right.
The stock footage.
Oh, whoa, that's how you
He
get
just
messed up.
died.
Yeah. She's gonna hurt
Everybody-
me like Arnold Horshack.
Why are they all tripping?
Somehow that drug.
Well, the sick
exposed
guy.
to
The
the
sick
police.
guy.
Yeah,
they were.
His hammer brought him into
Gotcha,
the place, and the sick guy's germs.
He was patient 0.
Yeah.
That's right. And why isn't the chief?
For some reason, the chief isn't getting sick.
We'll figure it out. It's gotta be something.
Damn the pimp. Oh shit!
Yeah, it's weird that the guy's cutting
his hair.
Vince Neil's in there too.
Uh-oh.
Oh damn!
It's like orgasming or something.
Me Jane.
Who you?
She's hot though.
Yeah, she's like a mixture of like a lot of different like TV characters into one.
Yeah, she's like Marky Post.
Yeah.
Mixed with
With a little Linda Hamilton, with a little something else. I can't figure it out.
Deidre Hall.
Oh yeah.
With a little Brett Michaels.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hammer.
Uh-oh, Hammer's got his gun. That's what this video's about.
Talking to me?
That's right, amigo. I'm talking to you.
You talking to me?
You talking
Oh, he's doing the taxi driver line.
That's
Yeah, I'm
tight.
talking to you.
Well, I'm listening.
People, this is the best thing you've ever seen on YouTube. You can't deny it.
Whoa, it's pointing it.
Don't point that thing at me.
Oh, don't
Reminds me
worry,
when we were
Judge,
watching
while
Lip
I talk.
Shit Save the World. Saves the world.
Yeah, it is very lip shitty.
Yep.
Shit lips?
Shit Lips Saves
Yeah,
the world.
correct. That's the name of the
Yeah, I
show.
forgot I had it wrong.
Shit lippy.
Now.
It's on our channel, people. If you haven't seen it, just go to the
I got a room full of
Broke Radio
crazies here, and I
541
wanna know
channel.
why.
Find
Gosh, I
the
can't imagine.
Shit Lips
But trust me,
episode.
it's nothing to
We
worry
never
about.
got a Frank Drebin Sledgehammer crossover. That would have been.
Oh,
Can you
man.
imagine those
Is there
guys?
something
They'd be a
about
good team up.
Cyrus? I mean, he's got some kind of disease that's infecting all of us, right?
No, it's just some kind of odd coincidence. Just stay calm. Just relax. It'll all be over in 8 to 10 hours.
Typical military
That's what the government
government
was saying.
response.
That's the government was for sure saying.
Yes, everything's
You
fine.
understand?
Gee, that's not a good idea, Captain. My men have orders to shoot to kill. It's nothing personal.
That guy's really mellow.
Can
For,
get-
the guy managing a
It's nothing personal.
like super dangerous
Sergeant.
outbreak.
He's a bad dude, I think.
Tell the men they'll be home in time for dinner.
It's got the bat.
Oh, maybe he's like experimenting on people, like he's.
I think he's a double agent or something. He doesn't seem like a. Like, I think something's going on.
Whoa.
Oh, this is the second to last stage. Remember the drawings?
Yeah, they all shit themselves.
They all like fall asleep.
Oh, I was hoping they shit themselves.
Well, they might.
Hallucination. Loss of coordination, right?
I just feel like my
Yes,
whole body
loss of coordination and like just laying around.
Yeah.
like give me a massage.
And then the next stage was
Fourth
death.
one. So
Death?
Yes.
the big kahuna.
I didn't pay attention. I thought the drawings were too entertaining.
It was like a funeral wreath that was in the last drawing.
I had no idea.
Yeah. Oh man. No, those drawings bored into my heart.
Horrible. Sleeping, old man sleep.
known antidote, which means that everybody inside
He's got a gun on his
Good
pad.
picture of his gun. It's like what you drew. Maybe you drew
Maybe,
it.
yeah.
Send it to him.
Maybe I did.
Now back to Crazy Taylor.
I know Dad was pissed off. I was making so many cardboard guns.
Special on Cloud.
Sorry, Dad.
Yeah, he's worried.
Didn't like the G.I. Joe toys or the guns.
Dumb chick, no.
She knows we're contaminated and we're gonna die.
Oh, yeah? Well, nobody's gonna tell me when I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die when I'm good and gosh darn ready. And boy, am I ever feeling ready.
Oh no, don't die, Sledgehammer.
I thought Sledge's stubbornness was going to be the cure, but nope.
The only thing can save us
Come on,
is us.
Trunk.
You know who he kind of looks like?
Don't die, Norman Fell.
Oh, shit.
So how come Trunk isn't tripping?
That's what I don't understand.
It's gonna be some. I think it's gonna be the thing at the end. We'll figure it
I mean,
out.
he is the only black person, so it could be like
Melanin? You think it's
Yeah.
melanin
Yeah,
related?
right? Yeah.
Wow, if it is, that's pretty crazy.
I mean, I feel fine.
That'd be a crazy reasoning, yes.
Did we just get canceled?
No, that's a good thing,
Oh, okay.
right? It's just like saying black guys have big dicks. I think there's some things you can say, right? Good things.
Medical
For some reason, they don't seem to take offense to that.
No, there's certain stereotypes that are okay.
I want to find out why.
Norman Fell's nurse is trying to help him out.
Doro, he's gonna be
One
working
of
on
the
me.
fellas trying to nurse, it looks like.
No, I think I see a black character in the back that was like tripping out. So that
theory's out the window. What was he drink? He was taking the fucking Pepto at the beginning.
That's what it has to be.
Maybe that's
You're so smart.
I swear I've never seen this.
Yeah.
I also figured out the Sixth Sense halfway through, but
oh yeah.
I'm not gonna make love with you if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, help me out.
I'm trying to. I was like, what did he do at the beginning? That was obvious. They walked.
Yeah, it was a big deal when he went over and started drinking his Pepto and maybe taking some other meds.
Yeah.
Can't you think of something more original?
Well, excuse me for a living, but
Now
I'm
they're, like,
dying
drunk.
here. And that
Who are
gives
these
me
characters?
a really bad
They're just
headache, okay?
randos.
Yeah, Sledge's posse.
You know
More
what?
Sledge. We need some more hammer time.
That's right.
In heaven.
Damn it.
No chance. They're all in
I
hell.
wonder if that's her real hair.
Thank God.
Might be back then.
Just one problem.
Like, see if you can see the black hair coming out from under it. But
The other woman looks kind of familiar.
Yeah, I know.
Sledge looks like Peter Cetera from Chicago.
I just want you to know that even though we're all gonna
Sledge looks like the kid from The Sandlot grown up with like the butthole-eye kid.
Yeah.
You've been a great partner
Yeah, he does.
and a good friend.
Have you seen that kid lately?
No, does he look like Sledgehammer?
No, he looks exactly the same
that
as he
poor
did as
guy.
a kid. He's like a 50-year-old.
Damn it. That happens
Freckle-faced
to
kid.
some people.
We're dying.
That happened to that kid off Malcolm in the Middle. He just looks like a, he's like Morty.
Or Fred Savage.
He's like middle-aged Morty right now.
Fred Savage stayed the same.
Savage, yeah.
There's a weird-looking dude from the 70s who was like in a bunch of commercials. He was a kid.
Almost as
Man,
much
I
as
can't
I'm
remember
gonna
his name.
miss
He
me.
looked like a grown man as a kid, though. I'll have to think about it. We'll get
Did
back
he
to
have
it.
that disease where you age?
No, because he's aged now. Now he looks like a really weird-looking old man.
Is it the guy that ended up playing Freddy Krueger in the later
No.
Elm Streets?
This kid is really weird-looking.
And he wasn't.
Norman!
It's
his blood pressure medicine.
All right, I know I've got
Because
high
he's
blood
saying
pressure.
that when he
Keep
checked the
those-
blood pressure or something,
Right.
I don't think he checked the
I've got
guy's
to
blood
take it this
pressure,
morning.
but
What's that got to do with?
Sorry, I got really freaked out. I thought he died.
I hope not.
Oh,
Can't be.
oh, come on,
Are
Norman.
you trying to tell me that you think that my high blood pressure makes me immune?
Oh, his high blood pressure.
Oh,
makes
I
him-
know. Not a real doctor.
Yeah. I forgot again.
To try.
Well, he didn't.
No,
know.
he never talked.
Yeah, he wasn't in. The,
I forgot again.
All right, listen up.
I assumed he's a real doctor.
well, you were, embodying the character Yoda. So.
The only way
Yeah.
to raise your blood pressure
Healer.
is to get mad. So let's everybody get angry, get mad.
Oh, get your blood pressure up.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, you.
Get mad.
Get mad.
It's
Start
easy.
smacking him around.
Yeah, you gotta be easy.
Smacking him back in the head. There you go. Yeah, get it. Hey.
Yeah, you're a bad pimp.
Hey.
over here.
It's not
Get up,
working at all.
Sledge.
Sledge, you gotta be able to make Sledge mad.
Oh, he has like hammer pants on.
Sledge is so chill though. How are you gonna get his blood pressure up?
Always has hammer pants on.
Okay, what are you hammer
Hammer pants. All order of his hammer pants.
No, you're a woman.
Sledge hammer pants.
Nobody calls me a woman. Is that what he said? Nobody calls me a woman.
Yeah, he's super sexist.
Little girl, huh?
Hey, now those are fighting words.
Yeah.
It's coming back.
Doro, I'm glad you're dying. Because you're the stupidest cop I ever saw in my whole life.
I'm smart.
I wish Don Rickles was the chief.
Yeah.
He used to have to go around and insult everyone now.
You know how
Don
many times
Rickles
I wanted to bounce you
pull his
from
pants
here
down and
to
fire off a
Fresno,
rocket
Yeah,
right
he would.
there.
Yeah, he would.
Talk to me like
I
that.
can talk to you any way I want to, Miss Bimbo.
Bimbo, I am not a bimbo.
That hairstyle, man. Jeez, the bang.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Very sculpted hairstyle.
This is gonna get
Mad enough
fun.
to raise that blood pressure is a cure. Come on, help me out here. Make everybody mad. You're real good at that.
Make everybody mad.
He is. People hate Hammer.
This guy.
Just punching people. That's what he does. That's why I make people mad. I punch them.
Way better without the laugh track.
I mean, it would make you mad if somebody just punched you.
I can't imagine what this would be like with a laugh track right now.
Yeah.
Oh, this is awesome.
They're all just gonna fight. That guy's been hurt.
Get your blood pressure up.
Oh my God.
People trying to kill you. She's choking her out.
It's better than any Michael Bay movie I've seen. Look at all this action.
This is all one take too, by the way.
Yeah, the director is
went on to direct
Norman. Let's see Norman stick with it. Oh, he slapped her.
She kind of poked out her chest.
Wow.
Good job, Sarge.
Captain, I congratulate you. Because of your action, many
My
lives
theory
were
about
saved.
him being a double agent was out the window.
I think my theory is he's just a shitty actor.
Yeah, what was that? He just didn't like him.
Yeah. He's like a actor to be on Tim and Eric or something.
Meet the president.
Mason Reese. Google that name, folks, and you'll laugh at the funny looking videos.
Up my
He'd be
office,
on
Mike.
Decker.
And I don't give a fat rat's
That name sounds
patootie
familiar.
about the congressional.
Yeah.
Oh, he
I
said
want
Fat
more
Rat's
in my office.
Patootie. That's what you can get away with on ABC.
I'm gonna fill you so
Oh,
full
shit.
that your next job
Fill
will be
out
a chain
38.
link fence.
I can't believe ABC had people just blasting guns every 5
I
seconds.
love you when you're mad.
Yeah.
You took it out, Joe.
Yes, sir.
Hurry up. Move it.
Yes, sir.
Man,
Okay. Look at him.
bravo.
That was amazing.
That was amazing. I want to watch like the whole I want to watch every
I know,
episode
I
now.
It's amazing. It's like when we watched Welcome Back, Kotter. I'm like, wow, I'd like to watch more.
Lane missed out.
Danny Elfman.
Danny Elfman.
Cotter.
Yeah, he's the theme.
Wow.
Lane, you weren't around, but we.
Oh, you
had
can
Cotter
kinda
stuff.
tell if you listen.
A bunch of Cotter.
Totally.
Sorry.
Yeah, it does sound like Danny Elfman stuff.
Kotter is
Yeah,
good.
Kotter.
Yeah, we've been watching some Kotters on our non-sit commentator time.
Wow.
On our free time. We're not here when we're not here working for you.
I feel like I need a gun.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Get yourself a gun. Oh, you're going to get a gun?
Yeah, why not? I mean,
Oh, this guy's he was always, when we were growing up, he was always influenced by television, and it's still that way. Oh no. Oh
I
man.
think I got that same one.
it's a BB gun. It's a BB
Scary.
gun. I got trigger control like Sledge.
All right. Damn. Do you talk to it like Sledge talks to his
Yes. Yeah, baby, right in your face. Oh, I love you.
gun? Well, I always like to play this game. How many episodes of Sledgehammer are there, folks?
2 years.
12?
2 years?
12 episodes.
24.
You said episodes, not years, Nate.
Oh no, he was asking
so
like
just
how many
saying, like,
seasons were
yeah,
there
so-
with his
Oh.
guess.
That's how I was trying to help you.
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Normally I'd say
2
69,
seasons.
but I
There
would say
was 2
24.
seasons, huh?
24 episodes.
Okay, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
2 seasons. I mean, seasons
I'm gonna
around
say
20 something back then.
Yeah, I'll just say 22.
We all lowballing it?
Yeah.
I don't even know the answer. I said 69.
Oh, you. I'm glad we did this. It's 41 episodes.
41.
41 freaking episodes of Sledgehammer. And I think they're all on YouTube. I mean, they're not going to be as entertaining without us yammering over
Yeah.
the show.
I mean,
but
that's the good part.
there are 41 episodes. So earlier, you brought up Sledgehammer, Peter
Yeah.
Gabriel. And
Synergy.
they finished the pilot of Sledgehammer right as that song became a radio hit. And they were like, holy crap, this is good luck. So they licensed it for all the commercials, like promoting the premiere of the show on radio, on TV, watch Sledgehammer, and then they play some of that.
Yep.
Nice.
Pretty annoying song. Personally, I find that song pretty
Yeah,
damn annoying.
man, I don't know. I'm
The
indifferent.
video's cool.
The video was fun. Yeah, the video
Very
was,
cool.
was trippy.
What's that?
What's happening?
Is there a bomb going off?
Is that your gun?
No, maybe.
Wow,
I
man.
don't think that. Oh, that's
Oh.
wrong.
Oh, somebody's taking off.
Sonar.
Plane's landing.
Oh, sorry.
All
It's all
right.
good.
My
That's what
beeper.
happens.
It's my pager.
His beeper's been blowing up ever since he's become a sit commentator because we're making fat dough and we've got all kinds of people throwing sitcom pitches at us right now. So I'm sure it's something. Oh, we got a hot tip on a sitcom for you, whatever, guy.
We're in demand.
I gotta get 20 cents to go call him back.
Yeah.
Sledgehammer was one of the lowest rated shows on TV when it was on.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It was shocking, apparently, that it was even renewed for a second season. And there was only one show that was lower rated on television at the time.
Herman's Head?
You got the right network.
Oh.
Yeah, think back to that era.
What would be a crappy Fox show?
A show that nobody watched at the time, but it spawned one of the longest running shows on television.
Oh, Tracy Ullman
Tracy
show.
Ullman.
Tracy Ullman show. That was the lowest rated show on
It was too
television.
weird back then for people.
Wow.
Bart Simpson started out on the lowest rated show on TV.
Dang.
And then one notch above for the season was Sledgehammer.
Wow.
That's because, if we were a Nielsen family growing up, that would have changed.
True.
'Cause I watched it.
I did too. I know. I don't know that I watched all 41, but I definitely watched.
Were you guys a
Sledgehammer.
Nielsen family?
No.
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 All right.
I had a friend once who was a Nielsen family, just by himself,
Just-
like as a single
wow.
guy. Yeah, he was a Nielsen person, and filled out the little diary.
Is it Harry Nielsen?
Shout out to Richard Kerr.
All right. Oh, Richard Kerr.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. The second season, that didn't help the ratings. That they put it up against The Cosby Show.
Oh, come on.
How are you gonna do that?
Can you imagine that's your choices right then? That night at 8 o'clock on Thursday.
Boobs and guns or Cosby in a sweater telling you how to live your life. I mean, come on.
I guess that's counter programming, right? When you do something completely different in the same time.
And they won that war.
They did. They also reduced the budget in the second season, and this episode was from the second season, so
Yeah,
we got a lower budget one.
You can see the no lights.
Yeah. And not this episode, but several episodes in the second season were directed by the Hulk, Bill Bixby.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Bill Bixby was a director. I
Crazy.
think I kind of remember he directed stuff.
Yeah, he directed some of the Hulk made-for-TV movies.
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
There you go. Yeah, that makes sense. That's probably how they got him to keep doing the Hulk, was letting him direct. Okay, so the series goes to its 41st episode, and they pretty much know that they're done. So in the final moments of the final episode, Hammer and Dory are at a bar, and Hammer tells Dory he loves her and he wants to marry her.
Probably that bar that was in this episode.
Yeah, I guess that's their regular bar.
Okay.
And she's like, "Are you serious?" And then Hammer's like, "No." But then the camera just kind of backs away and shows them sitting there, and then it goes to black.
Wow.
Okay.
Now, what does that remind you guys of?
Sopranos?
Yeah, doesn't that sound like kind of like the ending of Sopranos?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
they
so
did
just-
it.
Yeah, like Sopranos possibly bit Sledgehammer?
Hammerinos.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Well, they just both had really whack endings, I think.
Yeah, that might be it. You gotta go?
Sorry, dudes. I gotta use the bathroom.
Oh my god!
Yeah, this is a first. On the
First time
SIT-COMMENTATORs.
ever. I won't touch
Here,
it.
take this with
Don't
you
fall into the.
in case
Oh,
anything goes
man.
down.
I kind of wish you just had pissed yourself right in the middle of the episode. Because that would have been exciting. That would have been damn exciting if he would have just pissed himself. All right.
There's some magical editing with
We're down one sick commentator, folks.
I tried to wait, guys. I couldn't do it.
Listen, guys, this is why you go potty before you record.
Yeah. Shh. All right. We will. There'll be a little edit here while we wait for our teammate to return.
Yep.
Look, I think we should get some sleep. I got a big day tomorrow.
Sledgehammer, a love story, coming this fall.
Woo, he's back.
Oh, sorry for the beeping.
Yeah. All right.
There's my pager going off. I'm a doctor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Good.
Impersonating a doctor.
Oh, man.
I didn't even know you were a doctor and you're my brother.
Dr. Ingman. Paging Dr. Ingman. Dr. Fine. Dr. Howard.
Okay. So, yeah. So there are a few more things to say here about Sledgehammer. It was produced by New World Television, which was Roger Corman's TV company. If you know Roger Corman, he was like the super cheap movie guy.
That makes sense why it looks so.
Yeah.
Like Lane said they didn't turn the lights on for half the show.
Right. He was like all about like trying to like, do things quick and cheap. Maybe that like long uninterrupted shot
this?
was, well, that could just be that they were trying to save money. Like, you got to do it quick. You got,
Man.
because he was a cheap ass. Like Rock and Roll High School is probably like one of the coolest Roger Corman movies.
Suburbia is one of my favorite ones.
That's a Roger Corman movie, huh?
It was Penelope Spheris was the one that actually directed it, but it was a Roger Corman movie.
Yeah. Right. No, he was the producer, right? Not a director.
There's a Roger Corman
Not
movie
really.
called Grand Theft Auto with like Ron Howard.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I think Ron Howard directed it, maybe.
Damn.
Wow.
So anyway, this was kind of a mind blower to me because I write comic books and I didn't really know this. New World Roger Corman's company owned Marvel Comics for a while.
Get out of town.
I knew that Marvel Comics was owned by some company, but I didn't know that it was Roger Corman's.
Yeah, it's Kevin Hall and Razor Ramon, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. Scott Hall.
Scott Hall.
And Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash. Kevin Peter Hall. This is the Predator. Sorry, I got him confused.
If you know, there's a sort of
Kevin Hall. I thought you were making a Kevin Hart joke at first. I know where you're going.
It's the new world, so
hey,
it's okay.
Hey, if you like YouTube shows that are off the rails, hit the like button, hit the bell button, because we are off the rails.
Sledgehammer has broken us. New World, right, owns Marvel. There's a famous, like, really bad Fantastic Four movie that Roger Corman made.
Yes, we watched it.
Now it all is coming together for me because they owned Marvel for a while.
It was bad.
He made that, huh?
Yeah.
It never came out.
You
can actually watch...
You watched the whole thing on YouTube, probably. Yeah.
I think
they made a movie recently about how shitty the production of that movie was.
A documentary about that?
Yep.
You remember, I'm sure, Nate, there was a Sledgehammer comic book.
That's right!
In the 80s. And it was a Marvel comic book. And
I'm sure I have every one of them.
Wow. I was like, why would Marvel Comics make a Sledgehammer comic? I thought back when I was a kid. Well, now I know, because they own Marvel Comics and they own Sledgehammer.
Man, they're trying to do a little synergy.
Yeah. Corporate synergy. By Roger Corman, yeah.
That's actually pretty cool.
Oh, God, yeah, I got a few of those. And, there were not ones that you had to get to, like, a comic store to get, because I think I got them probably at a grocery store, like Fred Meyer. Like, with the other, Silver Surfers and crap. There's your Sledgehammer right there.
Spider-Man. And don't talk shit about Silver Surfer.
Sorry.
It'd be pretty cool as if, like, at the beginning of the Marvel movies, when they show the Marvel logo and all the characters, if Sledgehammer was one of the characters of the show.
That'd be fun.
Sledgehammer, Howard the Duck.
I wish I was that good at editing. I'd do that.
Maybe Sledgehammer's in the new Marvel movie.
We'll find out.
Yeah, the multiverse of Hammer.
So besides doing everything on the cheap, Roger Corman was famous for one other thing, and that was he always had nudity in his movies. Or, at least like racy scenes. Maybe not in every movie, but pretty much like, anyways, I've seen interviews about him, and they said like people didn't want to necessarily have nude scenes in the movie. It didn't really make sense, or whatever. It'd be like Roger Corman would be like, no. You gotta have a nude scene.
He was a true carny. He was like, he knew what the people wanted.
Yeah,
trying
exactly.
to make like
And look at all the TNA in this show. So he probably was like, as a producer, like, look, you guys need to do this.
Yeah, more boobs.
Well, if you can believe it or not, just as a little side thing, we talked about it earlier. If you go on Wikipedia, there's that stuff where it's like, this needs to be notated or whatever. They're talking about how did they really try to pitch it to HBO? And then it didn't work right because it was too violent, and then it finally got filtered down to ABC with a lesser like format.
It was too violent. Well,
I mean, like too much language and what can you get away with on
on ABC? You're saying that it was too violent for ABC, so they
the original pitch was too much because they tried to sell it to HBO at first, and then it ended up getting shopped.
So it was probably pretty raw, like the original version.
Yeah,
and then they had to tone it down for TV.
The dude who wrote it
in the first episode, I remember there's like a bad guy that he's chasing who's in a building, and he gets a bazooka or some sort of like rocket launcher.
They can't get him out of the building.
Yeah, they can't get the bad guy out of the building, so he shoots the building and just like blows the whole building up.
He kills
in the first episode.
And he says like, "Yeah, problem solved" or something.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much people got mad at that. Yeah.
That's pretty much what the Dirty Harry movies are like.
Yeah, it was just like a little exaggeration.
I saw the old ones recently, and I don't know.
Did parents complain?
They're weird.
Did you read anything about that?
I didn't.
It was like the era of complaining about stuff.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure some did.
Because like that was right around like when Garbage Pail Kids, the cartoon, got banned before it even became a thing. Like the commercials came out for it and parents banned it. So parents are mad at Sledgehammer shooting holes in the ceiling and killing people with
He's still burned up about it.
Hey, I talk about it like every other episode. Check out my garbage cast, gpk.com.
It was also going on at the same time that they had all those hearings like with Tipper Gore, Jello Biafra, that whole thing.
Yeah.
Which ended up
PMRC.
Yeah, and they ended up putting the warning labels on records.
Yeah. No, it was a weird time. Rashy, which when I was a little rashy, I just got a cream and it cleared right up.
Yeah.
But Rashy was starting another sitcom, short-lived sitcom from 2000 to 2001 called DAG.
Dag.
played the President of the United States.
I remember Dag.
David Alan Grier plays his like top Secret Service agent.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there is another David Rasche show out there.
He's on some HBO show right now too. One of the.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of the main ones. Does anybody know? I don't have a phone. I don't have anything. I don't have
He
Google.
looks real familiar. I don't think he's changed his looks much.
No.
His first lady was Delta Burke on the DAG.
Ooh,
okay.
His first lady he ever saw?
Well, the first lady, he was the president.
Oh, I
She was
thought
the
you meant
first
like his first lady he saw in real life.
First lady he ever saw.
His first lady was Delta
I mean,
Burke.
I
remember my first lady. I was a young lad.
Delta Burke wasn't the first lady I saw, but I saw her
my
when
mommy
she
was the first lady I saw.
I used to watch Designing Women just because I thought she was cute.
She was for the first
Yeah,
time.
she got a little big, but yeah.
We mentioned Angie Dickinson earlier. I think that was the first lady I ever saw.
Ooh,
if you know what I mean. If you've ever seen a movie called Dressed to Kill, then you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
She puts the dick in Dickinson.
Yeah.
Was that earlier on the show or earlier before the show we were talking about Angie Dickinson?
Well, it was before the show.
Okay, so everybody, you're just going to have to imagine what we were saying about Angie Dickinson earlier.
Imagine a bunch
We
of
were talking
40-plus-year-olds sitting around talking about Angie Dickinson before a YouTube show. That's our life.
I mean, we're all old, but we're not even that old. She's like from before our era.
Yeah, that's Uncle June from The Sopranos. That's what he would always, right? He always brought up Angie Dickinson.
Oh, really?
So I think that's like that age.
Second time we've talked about Sopranos.
We
this
love
episode.
Sopranos.
Yeah.
Sopranos are officially part of the Rashiverse.
Yeah.
Although some of us have never seen The Sopranos.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
Right here, I've never seen
Never
Sopranos.
seen Sopranos.
No, I just know about that ending because it's famous.
I'm usually the guy that hasn't seen stuff. You can't do that.
I am the guy who hasn't seen
Hey,
Sopranos.
guess what? Here's a guy who's only seen like 2 episodes of Breaking Bad right here. Like a complete
Ooh,
weirdo.
that's just as bad.
Yeah.
It's like people that haven't seen Star Wars, you know? Freaking weirdos.
So I was talking about how Angie Dickinson came up was because I was comparing this show before I watched it to Police Squad.
Yeah, it's very squatty.
You know, it's. I think there's something there. The format kind of it kind of has that feel to it. Of course, I mean,
It's hard to compete with Police Squad. Leslie Nielsen, but yeah, I get
Police Squad
yeah.
without the sight gags, maybe.
Right.
More of just like
similar.
Yeah, comedy.
And I was mistakenly calling it Police Story, which actually was a show with Angie Dickinson
Dang.
as a lady cop. So
Police Story was also a Jackie Chan movie that had a bunch of sequels. Police Story 1 through 3, 4. And
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, at least the first couple were tight.
Yeah.
So
All
Jackie
right.
Chan, he was a tight man.
Welp.
Well, you said we weren't going to have anything to talk about, and I think we proved you wrong. That's another thing we said before the show. What are we going to talk about this Sledgehammer show? And we found plenty to talk about.
You know, Kathy always knows best when she picks stuff for us.
Lane took a piss. I brought out a gun, pager. You know, there's all kinds of fun props this episode.
I may have said something racist. I don't know.
Yeah. And here, look, I want to have a little heart-to-heart out there.
You did.
You know, we make a lot of jokes out here, but there was a certain commentator recently that said, "Oh, I like these shows better without your commentary." You know what? Go get Hulu. Go get yourself a Hulu account.
Yeah.
You jerk.
You mean they just be the shows?
Well, you know, we make show. We're show enhancers. You know,
But
we
thanks for
enhance
watching.
the show. No, screw that guy. Hey, guy.
I looked at the channel and it was a woman actually, and all she has on there is like bad Bollywood romance movies.
Well, here's your
Indian movies.
What do you call it?
Oh, you researched that person who left that comment.
I was curious.
Here's your 60 seconds of fame.
Don't mess with these two guys.
I didn't. Yeah, I dox you or something.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We live in YouTube. We own YouTube.
All right, this was definitely the weirdest episode of SIT Commentators yet.
Commentators, commentating.
Sit, Ingman, sit. Good dog.
Let's face it, people, there's only one way to deal with a crook. Policeman wearing pastel pajamas? Come on. Or ever see a real cop driving a ritzy sports car? Get serious. All the other TV cops are wusses, except one. Meet Sledgehammer.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Friday nights this fall